Good morning, Morgan County! Woohoo! It's time for the Positive Podcast from the Morgan County Partnership with our hosts, Mrs. Hott, that's me, and
Mrs. Shema.
We are joining you weekly for an exciting look at positive actions, events, and stories happening in our homes and around the community.
Whether you are 2 or 92, the new Positive Podcast will feature fun and exciting information to help you manage and balance life here, from West Virginia to around the world.
Are you looking for what's happening locally, school news, community events, or do you need to find some helpful resources, parenting tips, support groups? We are here to help guide us all through this new normal we call life. So, let's get started! Oh, Mrs. Shema, let's launch today's Positive Podcast with a beautiful song that I just can't get enough of. In the words of John Lennon and Paul McCartney, here's the quote, all you need is love. You know that song, yes. Right?
All you need is love. All you need is love.
Right?
Yeah. Love. Hey, love is our next positive action word of the week, right, Mrs. Hott?
Yes, you're right. It is love. And how do you say it in Spanish, Miss Shema?
Well, that's easy. Love in Spanish is amor.
Amor. Let's everybody say that together. Amor. Love. Yes, it is. Love, the word of the week. And listen now to the beautiful voices from the New York City Public School 22 as they sing, I'm gonna love you through it. Now, Miss Shema, this is a beautiful song. Martina McBride first sang it. And when we hear these children sing, they are singing to one of their teachers that they love who is going through a health issue. So I would like to dedicate this song to a special friend of mine. Okay? Her name is Melissa Swain. And she's the mom of one of Katie, my daughter's students, Kelsey. Kelsey went to high school here in Berkeley Springs. And Melissa, we are going to love you through this. Some of you might know Melissa Swain. She is trying real hard dealing with breast cancer. And just like the students sang to their teacher, Melissa, we want to sing this to you because we are going to love you through this.
The 22 course is a ritual where the last song of the year at our last practice, which is today, I always like to sing a song with the chorus. But this year we thought it would be a little extra special since we are so inspired by your fighting spirit that we wanted to give something back to you.
Not the phone who burst into tears. The doctor just confirmed her fears. Her husband held it in and held the time. Cancer don't discriminate. Don't care if you're just 48. Two kids who need you in
so much. It means a
We
lot.
love you!
I want to positive preset. Woohoo! Let's continue with today's positive preset. This week it's from positon.com. I love this website. Thank you, Mrs. Hot, to show it to me. What do we have for June 19th, Mrs. Hot?
All right, listen to this. Here's a quote for today. Hatred paralyzes life. Love releases it. Hatred confuses life. Love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life. Love illuminates it. And that is the quote is from Martin Luther King Jr., the minister and famous civil rights activist. Isn't that beautiful? What do you think it means, Miss Shema?
Wow, love, it's wonderful. Help us with everybody. And I feel like it's summer's theme this week. Let's take a break from the hate.
You're right, Miss Shema. And just like the beautiful harmonies from the sweet sounds we heard earlier with the students at Public School 22, their choir, Mrs. Hott and Miss Shema, we are going to love you through this. Today's a perfect day to talk about the positive action word of the week, love. Love, because it is June 19th, or as some of you may know, it's also known as Juneteenth. Do you know what happened on June 19th, Miss Shema?
I hear something in social media, but I'm not sure. Can you tell me more about it, Mrs. Hot?
Oh,
please?
sure. This is an important day. Juneteenth is also known as Freedom Day, Jubilee Day, and Celebration Day. It's an American holiday celebrated annually on June 19th. It commemorates June 19th, 1865, when Union General Gordon Granger read federal orders in Galveston, Texas. And those orders were that all previously enslaved people in Texas were free.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Mm-hmm.
June 19th, that's today.
So, let's celebrate love for all people. And remember,
Right.
everyone in our wonderful community needs love and to feel a part of a world with love too.
That is so right, Miss Shema. And for our 2020 Summer Fun, we began the positive action words of the week. We started with listen to each other, lift each other up with positive actions, lifting a neighbor's burdens, learn about our differences, accept our diverse background and individual uniqueness, and now it's love. This week, let's remember this week to show love to others.
So, what do you think summer STEM kids will do with the word love this week, Mrs. Hott?
Oh, well, I heard from the summer, and positive action is going to be here in the community on the daily broadcast and lessons. Here's the scoop. Summer STEAM Science Fun on Moto Mondays blogcast will have an origami paper activity. Summer Galler will be illustrating how to make paper hearts for the word love. Now, these materials will be delivered with MoCo weekly meal student deliveries. And if you don't get the weekly meal packet, there are things that Summer has around the house. Just watch the video on Monday, and Summer's going to show us all how to fold a paper heart. And you know what, Miss Shema?
What?
Some of our students from the Positive Action classrooms may remember that we made hearts for Christmas.
Oh yeah, remember that.
Yeah,
That was
remember
wonderful.
that? We had them on the tree downtown.
Yes.
So this summer we're making hearts for the word of the week, love.
That's
And then
awesome.
what's next?
Well, on Tuesdays we have Top 10 Story Time. For June 25, we have the book names The Lion and the Mouse. This book is read by Leighton Summers. He is a super scholar from Warm Spring Intermediate School. And something new is coming. This is wonderful, Mrs. Hott. New read-along coming soon features our own Violet Hott. She's gonna read books.
Violet Hott. I know who that is. That's my baby girl. What's she gonna do?
You're a wonderful baby girl. I'm falling in love with Violet. She's awesome. Well, she's gonna read books about diversity, about different kind of peoples, inclusion, and love. It's wonderful. I can't wait to see it.
I'm excited about that too, Miss Shema. And community, just so you know, this is an approved reading list from PBS, all about race, women, and diversity, books for children to help them understand what's going on in the world this summer. That's cool. I know Violet's excited about reading for our community and sharing her love and insights about helping children manage the difficult news out there today. And then, guys, on Wednesday, we have Positive Yoga for Kids with Lacey. And you know what? I heard this coming soon. Miss Kidwell is going to take her yoga class to the beach.
Oh!
I know, yoga on the beach. Woohoo! That sounds awesome.
Oh, yes. We need it. It's summertime.
Yeah.
Well, for Thursdays, we have Parent Play Date with Miss Nikki. So please stay tuned because we have something new that is coming about parenthood.
That sounds exciting. And then following that on Friday, it's our Positive Podcast each week for stories and community news.
So, finally, stay connected, Morgan County. Get our Morgan County Partnership free mobile app, or you can go to Apple Store or Google Play.
Awesome. And on the app, there's new feature buttons that you can binge watch on our Morgan County Partnership app that includes Lacey's yoga lessons and family art therapy with Miss Mandy from the Morgan County Partnership. Also, community, check out the webpage on Facebook for the partnership to find the new QR code for super easy download of the app. And look forward in July because the partnership is planning a promotion with cool prizes too for those sharing selfies with the app on their phone.
Ooh.
Now, I just want to add this before we get to announcements. A community is full of all kinds of people. Whether it's someone right next door to you, across town, or if it's around the world. A community is a group of people who have common interests. And lately, our whole world became a caring community to help each other be healthy, right? Now more than ever, let's remember this, the word this week, love all people with positive actions in a community. Let's listen to their voices. Let's learn about the world around and out there. And Miss Shema, can you tell us why that's so important?
That's so easy, Mrs. Hutt, because we are each unique, we are important, and we are wonderfully made.
Yes, we are, Miss Shema, wonderfully made. All right, what's next?
Woo! Announcements!
Next, I'd love to update our community with some announcements. Is that all right, Miss Shema?
Sure!
For our first community announcement, this comes from the Morgan County Board of Ed, and it's also on the front page of this week's paper, by the way. But last week, the state in Charleston Board of Ed presented scenarios for the county schools to reopen in the fall. And in case you're wondering, there are 3 possibilities to get back to school. And I thought, in case you haven't seen on the news that or heard about it, we could share them because I know right now people are wondering what's going on with school in the fall. So let's take a look at the 3 possibilities they're considering. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. From this week's Morgan Messenger, in the first school scenario, re-entry called for safer at home, safer at school. Students would attend school 4 days a week with 1 day of remote learning or some similar configuration. School buildings would be rigorously sanitized on the remote days. This is a preferred scenario for elementary school students. That's one. What's the next one, Shema?
The next one, it's called Blended Learning Delivery Model X Scenario. It will be a standalone option or could be combined with the safer at school, safer at home scenario. In this option, students might attend school in limited number of days. Class size might be limited or creative schedule used to minimize students' movement in the school.
Then finally, full remote learning delivery would be implemented if an outbreak occurs and a stay-at-home order is issued, which is what happened to us in March. All students would complete their school assignments remotely 5 days a week. This scenario would require daily teacher-student communication and a process for monitoring, reviewing, and grading student activities.
So, Morgan County School Superintendent Kristen Tuttle said she is working so hard to plan for each of these scenarios.
I heard that too, Miss Shema, and I guess things change, and they have to take a look at the data to see which it'll be picked. So the best thing to do, community, is just keep listening, look for the news, listen to the podcast, and when we hear things, we will share them. I also heard that the partnership is helping to write grants for contingency plans that may require technology for all students in Morgan County. Now, I realize there's so much uncertainty about the health issues we've been faced with during this pandemic. And with all of that uncertainty can come new anxieties and new stresses on families. Right, Ms. Shema?
Yes, that's right. So, the Morgan County Partnership social workers and staff have programs to help everyone manage wellness and work together,
including on our new app. It's a way to connect. Now, if anyone needs help in any way, the app has phone numbers, contacts, emails, programs you can binge watch, and at the touch of a button, you can connect to a person ready to show you some love, Morgan County community.
For health news too, and the app has a brand new feature now.
It does? Tell us about it.
Oh, yes. The app has feature button connect to the Morgan County Health Department's news YouTube channel.
Oh, I saw that. The health department has a YouTube channel. Now, if you're wondering about positive COVID cases in our area or how to read those difficult charts that come from the health department headquarters and state level, this new channel has helpful and easy to understand videos from Jennifer Lloyd Sheetram that guide you right through it. It's pretty cool. I looked them up, Shema. And so now there's a button on the cover of the app. You just hit that button and you can keep updated.
That's so cool.
Cool. And what's our next announcement?
Next announcement is free food. The Mountaineer Mobile Food Pantry returns Monday, June 29 from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. During this time, 1 box of free food will be distributed per vehicle. Just go to the Morgan County Senior Center, 106 Sand Mine Road.
And that's just north of Berkeley Springs. If you're coming from Paw Paw, it's not that far, okay? Before you get to the bridge in Hancock. Now, for our next news, June 20th, tomorrow, is West Virginia Day. Yeah, West Virginia Day. West Virginia Day is a state holiday in the United States of West Virginia. It's celebrated annually on June 20th. The day celebrates the state's 1863 admission to the Union as a result of the succession of several northwestern counties of Virginia during the American Civil War.
Wow. Capon State Park is hosting events to celebrate West Virginia Day tomorrow. What are they?
Oh, I saw it in the paper, Shema. Here, I'll look it up.
Oh, tell me.
At the state park on Saturday, all day, they have features. It begins at 10:30 a.m. At the Nature Center, where you can learn about wildflowers native to West Virginia. Then at 1:30, you can learn about the West Virginia black bear. Have you ever seen a bear, Miss Shema?
I saw one. I saw a mama bear with the babies.
Wow.
Yeah,
I always look for bears, but I've never seen a bear at our house. I had a footprint on the porch a couple years ago.
Goodness, that sounds
it's a big
scary.
one too. So 1:30, learn about the West Virginia black bear, and then 3 o'clock is all about West Virginia butterflies. So community, there's some great things here happening at our state park. Remember to social distance, and if you're in the Nature Center, bring a mask, right? And 7:30 on June 20th, there is the Capon Campfire and West Virginia Trivia, meeting at the Campfire Circle right beside the Nature Center. And that's right before you get to the playgrounds out at the park. And then at 9 o'clock, it finishes up with glow sticks.
Ooh.
Now, Morgan County community, if you have an announcement you want to share in the podcast, email me and we'll share your community event as well. My email address is angie@morganpartnership.org. Next. Oh, I got something next that's new, Miss Shema.
Oh, tell me.
Positive actions. Pass it on. I have something I want to share. It's time to share a message. This is like a PSA to help us keep connected and remember the positive action word of the week, love. Listen to this from Pass It On. Check it out.
Pass it on.
This time of upheaval is causing me to look a little deeper inside myself, looking for some goodness. And this is what I've found. I'm more aware of my neighbor's well-being. I'm saying thanks to those who help keep my life as normal as possible. My mail carrier, my grocery cashier, my delivery person. I find myself caring about others instead of just looking out for myself. And oh, my goodness, does it feel good. Goodness is in you.
Pass it on.
From passiton.com.
Wow, I love it, Mrs. Hot.
Cool. I do too. PassItOn.com, if anybody's looking, they have beautiful videos, radio ads, billboards, all kinds of wonderful material. And they send Shayma and I those great posters for our classrooms too. All right, tip time. For tip time today, I want to share that Mrs. Hot here, I continue to follow something called the childmindinstitute.org, and they have mental wellness tips for families, not just during the COVID-19 crisis, but beyond, how to get along. And for today's positive podcast, let's listen together to a segment called We Thrive. And this feature is from the Today Show. And I want to share it with our community because you're hearing the voices of people that kids look up to. And we'll discover that many people have the same problems we do. Everybody's just people. We're not so different. Whether you're famous and rich or you're not, everybody has same stress and anxieties, especially now. So we want you to listen to the feature We Thrive from the Today Show.
This is Andrew Garfield.
Hey you guys, Missy Franklin here.
Hey.
I'm Lena
Yeah,
Dunham.
Hi, I'm Joni Hill.
Hi, I'm Octavia Spencer.
They're some of our biggest stars, like we've never seen them before.
It's okay to be anxious.
But these are not normal times.
We're all going through it together, separately, again, which is so surreal.
I have struggled with anxiety for several years now, and this time can definitely be a little anxious.
I think it's really important for people to remember that there's no one version of taking care of yourself.
All separated like the rest of us, but joining forces to say, it'll be okay.
I encourage anyone that's watching this to try something new or to do the things that you love if you can.
A message to America's kids and their families about things they're doing to feel just a little bit better.
Find little things that make you happy. I love to be in the kitchen, I love to cook, and I love to listen to music.
Be creative, dance around, listen to music, get your spirits up, feel good, learn something new. This week I'm going to try to learn how to play the ukulele, just go online and give myself ukulele lessons.
Some of the homemade messages of encouragement include candid talk about their own struggles.
Hi, I'm Moby, and like many people, I've suffered from anxiety and depression and addiction. Remembering in the past, you got through things, I got through things, and we'll get through this.
It's all part of the We Thrive Inside campaign launched by the Child Mind Institute, founded by child psychiatrist Harold Kopowitz.
Not only is there no makeup, people are doing these in their homes. There's no PR handler. There's no text of what they're supposed to say.
This is an opportunity for us to reach out and say, I'm with you. We'll get through this.
Hi, I'm Emma Stone. Another thing I've been doing is dancing all around my house, blasting music and just getting it out. Any exercise at all really seems to help me.
I am trying to learn one new thing. I'm trying to learn to cook. Now, one would think that, I probably would have ventured down that road a long time ago, but no.
The doctor has some advice for parents, too.
Pretending everything's great when it's not, probably the worst thing you can do.
Being fake for your kids is a bad mistake because they smell it, they feel it, and then they worry that there's something that's much worse that you're not talking about.
Like she often does, a reminder from one star that it's okay to be different.
What makes someone else feel great? Taking a walk 6 feet apart from others, doing crafts, organizing their closet might make somebody else feel totally insane. And the biggest thing that we can do for each other is understand that we have different ways of taking care of our brains.
But mostly to kids who are feeling scared. Some of the folks they look up to telling them they are not alone.
Just know that we are all in this together.
Please stay safe and take care of each other.
Stay strong and lots of love.
We're gonna get through this.
Yeah, well, what a beautiful sense of solidarity in all of this. If you want to learn more, there are many resources on the Child Mind Institute's website. You can go there. They provide all kinds of services to kids and parents during these difficult times. But I have to say, I think they really spoke to me. I bet they did to you, too.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how intimate it felt listening to those celebrities. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, they just had so many people who volunteered to do it. They said they have more than a month's worth, so they may end up releasing more than one a day. Yeah, very moving.
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you.
It was beautiful, Mrs. Hunt. That makes me cry. That's
it
wonderful.
Does. It feels it's an intimate conversation.
Yeah.
And I think it reaches into somebody's heart and says, hey, we're together in this. You guys aren't alone.
Oh my
well, Miss Shema, it's about time to go, right?
I know. Well, community from 2 to 92, young and old, it's been fun podcasting with you today. We hope you found some positive actions out in the world this week, and when you do, tell us about it, please. Email your story to share it to Angie at morganpartnership.org.
Thank you, Miss Shema. All right. So, community, what is your blueprint? What are you doing during a time of crisis to make and change the world and make it a better place? You know, because Miss Shema, it's up to us. Each one of us, we have the power with our own blueprint, our imprint on the world to change it, don't we? And it's time to close now on this day, the Juneteenth Positive Podcast. We will close with the beautiful words of Martin Luther King, because he talks about our positive action word, Miss Shema, beauty, love, and justice. Remember this, love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. And now these three things remain. What are they? Faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Let's listen to Dr. King.
This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go. And the question is whether you have a proper, a solid, and a sound blueprint. And I want to suggest some of the things that should be in your life's blueprint. Number one in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth, and always feel that your life has ultimate significance. Secondly, in your life's blueprint, you must have, as a basic principle, the determination to achieve excellence in your various fields of endeavor. You're going to be deciding as the days and the years unfold what you will do in life, what your life's work will be. Once you discover what it will be, set out to do it, and to do it well. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. Finally, in your life's blueprint must be a commitment to the eternal principles of beauty, love, and justice. Well, life for none of us has been a crystal staff. We must keep moving. We must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving.